Hello, my name is Jen and welcome to the Book Refuge. Today is the day that I just got back from vacation. I know you'll be seeing this like a week or so after, I think is when I have scheduled to put this one up, but it's the day I got back and I had some packages waiting for me because I did my first book outlet purchase because there was a coupon that weekend and I ended up ordering like 15 books from them for like $60, I think is what I paid. So that's really exciting. And then as well, I was already going to be doing a book haul because I have about 20 books here that I needed to talk about. And so now we have about 30 books to get through. So I'm going to just dive right into it. As always, if you love this kind of content from me, please like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things really do go forward to helping me, keep me encouraged. That's mostly what they do, is they keep me encouraged, helping me know that you like kind of what I'm sharing with you. So feel free to tell me what you think and keep coming back to me here. So anyway, let's dive right into it. So I kind of tried to categorize these just like a little bit, but just a little bit because there's just a lot. So the first little stack I have here is books that are the continuation of a series I'm already reading. So I just want to dive into those here. This first one I'm very excited to read, and that is Nightblood by Ellie Blake. This is the third and final novel in the Frostblood trilogy, which I got onto kind of when it first came out a couple years ago, and I haven't ever heard anyone really talk about it. I think that's because they think it's a little cliche, and that's could be said, but I mean, the covers are always gorgeous, and I'm really invested in the main couple in this series now, which is Ruby and maybe it's bad that I can't remember the guy. It's been a while since I've read this, but Ruby is a Fireblood and she's trying to save her kingdom. And yeah, like I said, this is a finale. I'll talk more about it when I finish it, but I can't talk about these books too long. Next is Daughter of the Siren Queen. For Emoji-a-thon this month, I read Daughter of the Pirate King and I loved it. So of course I had to pick up the sequel, hoping to get to this one real soon. The next two books are Shadow of Night and the Book of Life, which are book 2 and 3 in the Discovery of Witches. It's also called the All Souls trilogy. I'm kind of stalled out on the second one because the characters are being really frustrating, as tends to happen in second novels. It really has second book syndrome for me, but I love Matthew and Diana, so I definitely want to know what happens to them. I just need to get it in my mind to kind of plow through the second one so that I can get to the third one. But I bought these at the beginning of the month. And then I have here Heart of Betrayal and The Beauty of Darkness. If you have been a longtime viewer of my channel, you know that I bought Kiss of Deception off of a recommendation from Murphy Napier, and I listened to that book this month as my freebie for Emoji-a-thon, and I loved it. I'm actually about 100 pages into this one. I listened to it on my way home, driving home from my sister's house, so I'm a good way into this one already, and I love this trilogy. I adore Leah, and I love Rafe and Caden. He's all right. I know he's gonna surprise me later on, but right now he's on my you-know-what list because I hate him right now. But anyway, I'm loving this trilogy as well. So those are books that I'm already in the middle of a series, and I want to get to them. So as you can see, that's already a stack of like 6 books. Oh my gosh. So next here I have a stack of books that I just kind of ended up picking them up. They're mostly just like that. So I have Vicious by V.E. Schwab. I showed this in a reading vlog when I picked this one up, but I basically want to get on the V.E. Schwab train because everyone loves her. I know that Vengeful comes out really soon or is already out, not sure. But anyway, I picked up Vicious. I love this cover, all the bones and everything. So yeah, picked up that one. I picked up Child of a Mad God by R.A. Salvatore. I didn't know anything about this one, but I liked the name of it and I like kind of what it's about. So I'm excited to try this out. This one looks like a high fantasy. And the tagline is, "One girl will break the world." So I'm not really going too much into descriptions in this one because I'm trying to keep this haul decent. You know how I can be long-winded. Also, I picked up Snow Like Ashes. This was on a sale table at Barnes & Noble. I was looking for another kind of dystopian trilogy that I would like. I don't think this one's dystopian, but also it was blurbed by Morgan Rhodes, who wrote the Fallen Kingdom series, and so I really wanted to give it a try. This is by Sarah Rosh, who is writing These Rebel Waves, that series, and I'm really kind of interested in checking that one out, so that's also why I picked this up. Ooh. There we go. Then I picked up Warcross. This was the cool copy that was on sale at Barnes & Noble. Again, like, this is another author where I hear such good stuff about her. Like, I have Legend, but I haven't read it. I know that, is it War Games that's coming out? I don't know what the next one is that's coming out. But I know there's another, Wild Card is coming out. So I bought that one. And then this book I've seen by lots of my favorite YouTubers. Hannah over at Hannah's Books and Other Things, as well as Pierre Ford, as well as, wow, my name just went totally blank, but there's a whole bunch of people who've read The Poppy War. I've heard this is really good. It's by R.F. Kuang, and when I'm in the mood for something really dark, I'll take this one on, because I've heard it's got some pretty serious trigger warnings and some heavy stuff in there, but it seems really interesting. So next up, I picked up Part of Your World and Reflection. These are the two newest in the Disney and Twisted Tales by Liz. Well, this one's by Liz Braswell and this one's by Elizabeth Lim. I already have As Old as Time and I haven't read them, but these books are so beautiful. I kind of just gave in to buying them for how they look, as well as I have heard the series is really good. You know, they all center around a what if somehow like the hero and heroine didn't win and like the villain won, or just whatever's going on. So I'm willing to give these a try because they're gorgeous, and I was like, what the heck, I'm gonna try them when I get the chance. Then this book I actually have already read. I bought it and read it in like 3 days, and that is In Another Time by Carolyn Leach. I still need to film a review for this one, but I'm planning to post a review because I want to review books that I'm not hearing as much about or that other people haven't talked about. But this is a historical fiction YA about this girl who becomes a lumberjill in Scotland during World War II to kind of help do the work that men had to leave when they went to go fight. And this is about a girl named Maisie, and she falls in love with John, who has some dark history that, you know, like why he isn't fighting in the war when he seems to be a healthy young man, you know, what kind of scars he has that are holding him back. And it was a good story. There was things that I was missing from it, but the story that it told was really beautiful. So that one. And then finally, I found this beautiful copy of Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. Sorry. It is a super pretty copy of it. And I found it just at this little thrift store, and it was only for $10. So I've never read Peter Pan, but I've heard Murphy rave about it. It's like her favorite book, and it's so pretty. Such a small little copy that I just had to pick it up. And hopefully I'll be able to take that on sometime soon. 3 books in the Longmire series. I still have yet to finish a whole one of these, but I love the writing style. I'm just not usually in a mood for a mystery, but these are about Walt Longmire, who is a sheriff in Asparoka County in Wyoming. And I love the TV show, and I really love... I've actually read one of the books, but I'm slowly like collecting the whole series. So I bought 3 of those. Here's one more Longmire. I picked up 4 of them. Oh no, I ordered 2 copies of that. That's sad. Well, I ordered 6 books by Mary Below, who, if you follow me at all, you know she's one of my favorite romance novelists, and there are some books of hers that I haven't read yet. I apparently ordered double of one. That really makes me mad that it didn't warn me about that. But anyway, so these are just some romance novels. They were all each like $3, so I picked those up for such a time as I'm in the mood for those. You by Caroline Kepnes. I heard this is a really good story. It's going to be made into a series on... I can't remember what it's going to be on, but I know it stars Penn Badgley, and it's this book about a stalker, and he's like stalking you, and so you're like reading about this person stalking you. And I don't know, it just seems really interesting, and I thought I would maybe read it in October as like one of my scary thrillers that I try to read. Then I picked up Walk on Earth, a Stranger. I believe this is the first one in the series. I've seen this series around for a few years now, and since this one was on there, I figured I would pick it up. But I know this is about a girl who can like, she can either sense gold. Yeah, she's able to. Yeah, it's the first book in the Gold Seer trilogy by Ray Carson, and she's able to like find gold. So her powers are really coveted. Reign the Earth by A.C. Goggin. A.C. Goggin wrote the Scarlet trilogy, which I ended up stopping reading because the style in which the story was told drove me crazy. But I did like the story, and I know that this is a pretty exciting one about a girl who like agrees to an arranged marriage. But then she discovers some dangerous things. So again, this is one I've seen around a while. I picked up Thunderhead because I already have Scythe, and I know I'm going to love Scythe. And since this one's on sale, I figured I'd pick it up. So here's Thunderhead. My friend Hannah also really likes that one. And then finally, I bought this Mortal Coil, which I know nothing about, but the cover's really beautiful. And I know that there is a few of these ones out there. So there you go, guys. That was kind of like, I'm trying not to be lackluster because it was like, I'm really happy about this, that I got these all. Wow, that is so many books I'm looking at. But, you know, that's what you come to me for. I'm the person who buys too many books and attempts to read them all. You know, everyone who just saw my unhaul video I did, this is why I did that. Because I knew I was going to order a crap ton more books to replace it very quickly. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me in any of the ways that you do. You mean so much to me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.